This season, we're taking a home that was outdated and barely functional and turning it into our client's dream home. Okay, the real work is all finished. The house is completed. Now comes the fun part, actually showing the homeowner what we did to their house.
Smile. You woke up in Texas, one of the fastest growing states in the country. Meet Jim Dutton.
Tools make the job. It ain't a good day till we tear something up.
Contractor and syndicated radio show host.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Along with the Texas Home Improvement team.
Oh, look how beautiful it is.
Here to show you how to get the job done right and protect you from out-of-state bootleg contractors.
And that's what you get when you hire a bootleg contractor.
This is Texas Home Improvement.
Well, today's a really exciting day. We're getting ready to turn the house back over to the homeowners. But before we do, let's go over everything we had to go through to get the house to this point.
Hi, we're the Ahlers, Wade and Michelle and our daughter, and we're looking to renovate our house. It's outdated, we've been here a while, we want to make it our forever home, but there's some things that we need to do to update it to make it more usable, so we can do that.
And we've had several contractors and several prices, several bids. They're all over the place, and we listen to Jim, and we're hoping that he can come on out and see what he can do for us in our forever home.
All right, we got our plan set. And $100,000, that sounds like a huge budget, but once we start demoing here and we open up the walls and see what's behind there, that's where we can hit those budget busters, the dreaded change orders. Now, hopefully we're not gonna have anything major to deal with here, but we really won't know until we tear something up.
We got the paneling off yesterday afternoon, and my guys alerted me to the termite damage. Which
Yeah, they get into that sheetrock paper and they like to travel.
They do. And it appears, this isn't too bad here, but you can see on the bottom plate here that
There is no plate.
it is completely eaten away.
Yeah.
And it goes from the corner out about 5-6 feet on either side of it, looks like.
And look at how they eat those trails into that wood.
Totally destroyed.
Yep. Well, we got the AC installed. We got the foundation stabilized. We're ready to move on the stuff that really starts making the house look like you're making progress, drywall. This Forever Home project is moving right along as we continue to check all the boxes to make this home exactly what the homeowners want. Now today, we'll tape, float, texture, and tomorrow, we'll be putting in cabinets. All right, they're setting the last of the cabinets now. This is going to be the island cabinet, and basically it's going right in the middle of the kitchen, but it's going to give a huge amount of storage. Look inside, you can see where all the drawer slides are and stuff. This really adds a lot of storage space to this kitchen. All right, when it comes to painting the interior of a house, you can spray it, you can roll it, you can brush it. Now on this house, we're going to spray the cabinets and all the trim work because it gives it a nice, smooth, glossy finish. And then the walls, we'll use a roller and a brush. All right, the shelves are in, the beams are in. We just finished up painting. It's time to let Stone Age Granite install those beautiful countertops that'll work perfectly with the paint colors that we've selected. All right, now that we got all the floor leveler in, it's time to install the floors themselves, and this will really help bring everything together on the project. You know, things are really coming together, and it's time to get the last bit of that 80s out of this house, the fireplace. Now, rather than busting out all the brick, we're gonna use a stacked stone that's man-made. It's gorgeous, and it's really gonna go well with the walls, the beams, the floors, everything to really set this house off. Okay, the real work is all finished. The house is completed. Now comes the fun part, actually showing the homeowner what we did to their house. Well, I know you guys haven't seen the house for a while. We kind of made some major changes. We went from the 80s, skipped right past the 90s, brought it into the new century. So let's go take a look. Come on in.
Oh, look how beautiful it is.
Here's some stuff you need to know.
All right, you're gonna see these professional drywall guys. They are fast. They're gonna move through and cut and all this kind of stuff, but you know, the do-it-yourselfer, you're not typically gonna take the tape measure, put your knife on and follow it and cut it. It's just not, it's something you get from practice. So typically what you're gonna do is mark where you need it, and I'm gonna give you just a quick rundown here. We're gonna cut this 6 inches. Mark it with a pencil. And you know, the nice thing about drywall, you don't have to be exact on it. You can retrim it, you can float it, you can do a lot of stuff to cover up mistakes. But just mark it with a pencil and then use your knife to follow your pencil line. You're not going to be near as fast as the guy doing it professionally, but guess what? You're going to get the job done and you're going to like what you did. Once you've scarred it, you snap it, reach underneath with your knife, piece is cut. It is that simple. And it doesn't matter if you're doing a small piece or a big 4x8 sheet. It's that simple. Just keep in mind, sheetrock is cheap and it's easy to redo. Come on in.
Oh, look how beautiful it is.
All right, so let me introduce you to your new house. Over here where you had that nasty office where you had to do work, now you have a leisurely bar that you can serve outside. You can serve over here by the new fireplace that brings you into the next century. While, Michelle, while you're sitting there reading a book or watching the new TV on the wall, Wade, you just stand over here and mix the drinks and keep her happy. That's life in the big city now. We got rid of those antique beams that were up here, you know, made it all square, uniform. You know how they like things nowadays, nice and square and everything in its place. That's what you got now. Plus, by removing that wall over there, we opened you all the way through the kitchen into the den area. So you now have the open concept of a modern house.
Where did all the paneling go?
To the burn pile.
What did you do with it?
We just tore it down, new sheetrock on everything. You know, the paneling is outdated. Nobody uses that anymore.
Yes.
So then we tore down walls, opened you up through the kitchen on into the new den.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
This was originally just a big walkway, basically like a hallway, but now it's so much more functional for entertaining. And you must have read my mind because I wanted a TV, but we never had one in here.
Well,
So,
we kind of
thank you,
made that a
Jim.
special TV. It only shows sports.
I never thought we were gonna have a house like this. It's so open and beautiful, all the lights, there's no paneling, and it's so much more functional for our family as we have now a sitting area by the fire, we have a bar area, we can go in and out of the pool side, and then we have an open concept to the kitchen. It is perfect for our family.
I love the fact that he was able to put a TV in the living room because we didn't gain any square footage, but we have more functional use of what we have. So to make a space that was both before it was just a hallway, this is awesome. I mean, it almost has doubled the square footage as far as being useful of our house.
All right, so we used a lot of the space here for the bar where the old office was, but I have one more secret still. On the other side of that wall, we were able to expand the utility room to make it a lot more usable for everybody in the house.
Look at this.
Not only do you still have washer and dryer in here, you got folding room space, you got counter space to take care of everything that needs to be done in the laundry room.
It's beautiful.
This is great. It's not cramped like the old one was.
Yes, way more space, more storage.
I like the pocket doors too.
Yes,
So who has to do the dry and fold?
he does.
She does.
I can see this is going to work well.
I love what they did with the laundry room. There's shelving, there is storage, and it is perfect for our family. I love it.
Let me show you the half bath over here. If you remember, the original half bath was way out here, and so that blocked coming through.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you weren't here when we jackhammered through the slab, moved all the plumbing, and now it's tucked over here in the corner, but you got good usable space.
It is gorgeous, Jim. I love
great.
it. It's perfect for our family.
Exactly what we needed.
Okay, let's go take a look at the kitchen. Now this was a major transformation.
Yes.
You remember how narrow the kitchen was? In fact, when you tried to open up the dishwasher, you were hitting the
Yes.
refrigerator. Look at the space that we have now, and this dishwasher is in the exact same spot that it was. And this is a new dishwasher. Fact is, I turned it on before you got here. It's running right now.
Wow.
Whisper quiet.
Can't even hear it.
Can't hear it at all. Yeah, this is a speed oven. And so you can cook pizzas in it or whatever you want to cook in it, but it's a combination of a microwave and oven. It actually heats up like an oven, yet you can still microwave with it.
That's fantastic.
Very
I'm
nice.
excited about that.
Yes.
I know you guys requested gas, so what we put in is a Thermador Range top. Not only does it have gas burners, but it also has a griddle on top for cooking breakfast and things like that. And you know, all the knobs light up with just a hit of a switch there. And we also installed a bunch of under the cabinet lighting so that you can keep the countertops lit up. So when you're working on stuff, you can see exactly what you're doing.
It's beautiful. It's light and bright, and there are no fur downs. What did you do with those?
This is 2020. The fur downs had to go away. So we tore all those out, took the cabinets all the way up. I don't know where somebody got the idea fur downs were a good idea, but they're gone. All right, fur downs was some brainstorm that somebody had to make kitchens look smaller. I don't know why they were trying to do that, but basically it's a box that they would put down to about 12 inches from the ceiling, 12 inches out, and your cabinets only went up to it. It was all dead, wasted space. Now we took them out, and you got good usable storage space.
We can actually see what we're doing in here now. That's fantastic. I can't wait to cook some breakfast on there, some pancakes and some bacon. It's gonna be good.
I thought she was the chef.
I can cook that too.
Oh, okay.
And what did you do with the phone booth pantry that was over here?
Well, where do you think I got the space for this new refrigerator and the wall ovens and all the appliances that are in here?
It is absolutely gorgeous, Jim.
Now,
I love it.
We do still have a pantry though. That's where we took the space from the old living room. And so we can come in here to the pantry, and you have a regular walk-in pantry now.
Oh my goodness.
Where you can store everything.
Awesome.
I love it.
So I got a question for you. I know you wanted all this for baking, but who's the chef in the house? Who does the main meal cooking, not just the baking?
That is me.
That is you.
yes.
So-
And I love to cook and bake, so this is the perfect dream pantry.
So you lay it out however way you want.
When I saw my pantry, it was my dream pantry. I cannot believe Jim was able to achieve my dream. It is so big and open, and I can plug in all of my equipment in there. I absolutely love my pantry. It's not a phone booth anymore. It's an actual pantry.
This is actually your new dining area. Now, you had windows over here, one little walk-through door. We had to open that up. So we put in a slider, which gives you a lot more room because now you don't have to worry about opening a door that has to have swing room. And it opens up so you can see outside to the patio and the pool and all the great stuff that you have in the backyard.
It's gorgeous.
Love the sliding
We love
door.
it.
That's great.
Okay, so this is the den. And if you remember, you had the TV down at that end. We changed it, moved it over on the wall over here. But really the big change in this room was the old closet.
That was my old pantry.
Yeah, no more pantry. You got a nice big pantry. This is now pretty much a mud closet where when the kids come in, they got a place to take off shoes, drop all their backpacks, all that kind of stuff that you don't need dragging through the rest of the house.
Yes, it's so functional for backpacks and shoes and storage, and I love it.
You got shelves where they can keep books in here, DVDs, and all the stuff that kids like to have around and handy.
Yes, it's perfect.
Everything has its place now.
And it's
Before
not-
it was just jumbled up, and now
And-
everything's got its own place.
Yep,
Which
and it's not throughout the house. It's all in one nice, neat place. Now the only hard part is getting the kids to use it.
Exactly.
All right, so one of the great things we were able to do is the floors throughout. This is new core wood floors, or waterproof wood floors, I guess I should say. So you don't have to worry every time the kids spill a little something or an animal has an accident inside. These floors will take it. But the biggest thing we did, safety-wise, you had an old Federal Pacific breaker box. Those things are fire hazards. Gone. Everything is updated. You now pass 2020 code.
Thank you. I like the flooring all throughout. It really ties the whole house together. Before it was kind of broken up and hodgepodge, but now it's all seamless from one end to the other. So thank you, Jim.
You bet.
It's gorgeous.
One thing I really like about the house now is all of the lighting that's in here. The LED lighting, it really brightens the space up. And before it was kind of dark, kind of like a dungeon, but now everything is light and bright throughout the house, and I just love that about it.
All right, I'm finished. You have the keys. All the work is done. I got another project to head to for another homeowner down in Pasadena, so I'm gonna leave it with you.
Thanks, Jim.
Awesome, you're a true magician. We appreciate everything.
My pleasure.
I can't believe Jim actually pulled this off. He truly is a magician. And the best part is he was under budget, which blows my mind still. So thanks again, Jim. We really appreciate it.
You know, not all projects go as easy as this one did. You're gonna run into problems on all of them. This one went really good. The end result is exactly what the homeowners was looking for. Couldn't be happier with it. I hope they're as happy with it as I am. Hey, got a question during the week? Go to our website, thipro.com, and click on the Ask Jim button. If you're looking for a great contractor, one that'll treat you fair and get the job done right, go to thipro.com and take a look at the contractors in your area that I've already checked out. Now don't forget to listen to Texas Home Improvement, your total home improvement source, every Saturday at 12 o'clock on WBAP, Sundays on KRLD. Remember this was your dining area before.
Redo it. I wasn't recording.
It helps if we're rolling.
I can't do the second time.
Work away.
Well, there's that.
Recording. I don't know if Brian wants us to start now. Okay.
All right, I'm finished. I'm ready to leave. You've got the standard warranty, 240. 2 tail lights, 40 miles an hour. We'll see you later.
Bye.
That could have been a good ending. That could have been a good ending. Rolling.
Is that bright enough?
Yeah. Is it bright enough for you?
Oh yeah. All right, well, I'm finished. You guys, you got it turned on this time?
This time, yes.
You sure?
Just for this shot, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm complete. Everything is done. Keys is yours. The keys is yours.